Today, we would deploy a movie search app using AWS Amplify. This is the movie search application called Skywalker Movies. Search for movies and TV series online for free. I created this using JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. I had to use an API to get these movies. So if we search for Batman, for example, we get all the recommendations and then we get the ratings and the date of its release. I can still go further ahead to improve this application by adding the description of each movie and all other information that can be added to it. But this is basic. This is what we need. This is a very useful app, I believe. I'm going to show you. So this is the code base. And the script.js is where we consume the API. We're using api.themoviedb.org. With that being said, you don't need to understand all of this code base to get the job done in terms of deploying this application to AWS Amplify. So we will just get right to it. All right, so once you've logged into your AWS console, you can search for AWS Amplify on the search bar. Click on that, and then it takes you to the Amplify dashboard. So AWS Amplify, fastest, easiest way to develop mobile and web apps that scale. AWS Amplify is a set of products and tools that enable mobile and front-end web developers to build and deploy secure, scalable full-stack applications by AWS. All right. So React, Vue.js, JavaScript, iOS, Android, and Flutter. So click on Get Started. So once you click on Get Started, you have the Amplify Studio on the left and the Amplify hosting on the right. Amplify Studio helps you build a backend with authentication, data, and storage, creates custom UI components to create your application, while the hosting hosts your application. So click on Get Started on your right-hand side, which is for Amplify hosting. Now we need to connect our GitHub repo. Click on GitHub. You can connect any other source control tool you have. So click on Next. All right. So in this case, I have previously connected my repo. I connected this repo movie search app, but you can then try to view the permissions, to select the repo you want to connect. So this is how you do it. You click on this. It should take you here where you can now configure and then select the repo you want to have access to. In this case, I want to have access to movie search app, in which I've already done before. So I am going to go back. I'll go back. I'll select this again, GitHub, continue. Yes, so here now, recently updated repositories. I'll choose this movie search app. I'll put the description below. You can select the branch you want to pick or connect your hooks to. In this case, is the master branch. Click on Next. Yeah, so we get to the build commands. Click on Edit Build Settings. In this case, there's nothing really to edit because our application doesn't require any build. It's just simple JavaScript, right? Or vanilla JavaScript. So there's no need to edit anything here on the build. So we'll just click on Save and then check this. Allow AWS Amplify to automatically deploy all files in your project. Click on Next. So this is a chance for you to review all the settings. If everything looks fine, click Save and Deploy. So it's currently provisioning the application. So we have successfully deployed the application. So provision, build, and deploy. The link here under here should be the link to check. So if you click on this, we should have our application running. So we should have our application running, and this is our application successfully deployed on AWS Amplify. It is that simple. It is that easy. Now, one last thing is AWS Amplify currently has CI/CD automatically installed. If I decide to make an edit to this and then push to that Git repo on the master branch, it's going to make the updates. Let me show you. So I'll just change. I'm gonna change the name here from Skywalker Movies to SK Movies. Change this, and I want this color to be red instead. So I'll give it a span style, and then say color is what red, right? I'll cover the span. Yeah. Yes. I'll save this, and then I should git add all git commits -m, and I'll say rename title, and then push this git push origin. So once I do this locally, it will reflect the change. As you can see, SK Movies. If I then come to AWS Amplify, you can see that it has started a new process of provisioning. You get, so it has picked up the changes made and it has started provisioning the system. Provisioning so we're done with provisioning. Now is on the build stage. So this is the last commit we just pushed, which is rename title, right? So it's still building it. As we can see now, it has provisioned, built, and deployed the application. If I come back and then refresh this, you should see this should be in red. Fantastic. So we have CI/CD automatically attached to AWS Amplify. It makes things very easy to use to deploy all kinds of applications. This is it. If I do a search for transformers, right, so it works. The search works. We get all the transformers that have been created, and then we also get recommendations. So this is a fantastic project to help build your portfolio. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions on this channel. Thank you so much. See you next time, and have a lovely day.